Yo, 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 yo. Today we're just doing a desk desktop stream, just chilling, and yeah, we're going in. Let's go.
Nigga, I'm not little no more. You're not about to do no weird ass shit like that to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not about to sit here and tell me what the fuck I said. Like, you trying to play some mind games type shit or whatever. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, nah, bro. Like, that's some weird, like, that is strange. Like, you're not about to play with me like that. You know what I'm saying? And then when I go back and forth with you, it's straight to the threats. And like I said, this is like, bro, it's been too many of them for me to just be like,
ignoring it.
yeah, like what the fuck? What the fuck is that? You know what
And this
I'm
is, yo, you
Some
see
strange-
face?
some strange
see, we on the same
comments.
free. So look, let me just put it like this for niggas who, cause this is what for niggas who don't understand this shit, right? Let me just put it like this. All right, so where does it go from there?
It don't
get what
have
I'm
to.
saying?
It don't have, I understand.
Because-
Listen,
Hey, Paul,
it
that's
don't
Roman
have to
numeral
go.
X.
It don't have to go nowhere.
But
It don't have to.
Munchie, this is the shit that I'm
Where
saying.
do it go from there? That's Roman numeral
that's
X.
the shit that I'm saying.
And you can't tell somebody how to take a threat.
Nah,
You feel
but
me?
look, I had a personal
And then now
conversation
you know
with
there's a cloud universe and people who carry shit out just because you know what I'm saying. If you don't, then you you know what I'm saying, or run plays and you know what I'm saying. Oh yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
But that's
it could be
niggas
an
wanting you to
indirect
crash.
attack or whatever. But I would just focus more so on the like, oh, you shouldn't have said, oh, you fucked up now type shit. Like, yeah, man, they could rebuttal and say what the fuck, like, what the fuck was like, you know what I'm saying?
The nigga got mad at the rebuttal, and it was some more threats. Like
And
niggas
see,
don't
and that-
want you to be witty. They want you to tell you what you was saying, and on some more shit. Like I sit out and pot with whack. I don't got a problem with whack. It don't gotta go nowhere. But like I said, like that's my line. You know what I'm saying? And I
Hey.
stood on that. Like don't threaten me, bro. Like it's no need for you to be threatening me. It's 1,000 other things you could say, but you don't need to be sending threats my way. And it don't have to. It don't have to go nowhere. I'm not saying like, oh, when I see him, it's up, whatever. I'm not saying none of that. I'm just saying like I'm not cool with that shit. I let it be known
But
I'm
nigga,
not
what
cool
I'm
with
trying
that
to help
shit.
you understand is when you say certain shit like, nigga, I swim with the sharks, nigga, like Suspect said, that's damn near asking a nigga for a fade. And it's a difference.
Asking for.
I don't know.
It's just because
I
the
feel
way
like
you-
asking for a
because if
fade is
nigga-
asking for a
listen,
fade.
Because
Like,
listen, you just indulging in it. And that's what I'm saying. I'm not telling the nigga that he's even wrong
That's
for
what I said.
indulging in it.
So
That-
basically,
but
saying
that's
he
why-
wrong for
that's-
defending himself. That's what I'm saying. That's what you're
Because
saying.
look, because what I'm saying is it's two things, right, Munchie?
Look, that's how it would be put, Pooh, because it's just like this. Look, again, like that's why I'm looking at it as content, because even in me, like in reality, if we make this shit reality on some man principles, fuck the game banging shit. If you feeling disrespected, you're gonna disrespect.
For
You know
sure.
what I'm saying? So it's just like,
For sure.
that's why I'm looking at it like it's content, and like, and if
sure.
it wasn't content, if y'all not seeing it as content, I mean, a nigga got to stand as a man. So him saying
sure.
like, nigga, I swim with the sharks, like, ain't nothing wrong with that.
See,
like
now
a nigga
listen.
coming at, because like if I feel like you threatening me and then I dumb it down and it just like
Then I'm a pussy, essentially,
Yeah.
right? And this is what I said though, bro, and this is what I'm trying to say, and that's why I had a personal conversation with bro. And I said, yo, bro, listen, me and you, as far as the men go on here, we the two the only niggas.
So I'm just gonna watch this for a few minutes. These niggas are pretty much just talking a whole bunch of gibberish, but I kind of get what they're saying. They're kind of just talking a whole bunch of gibberish, but you know, they're talking about imagine some imagination fight that might or might not happen. So I'm just gonna watch this for a few minutes and I'm gonna cover some other news.
Who ain't and suspect granted, you know what I mean, but whatever. But like me and him the only niggas who really don't bang none of the shit. You feel me? Like, so I'm telling him like from a perspective of like, yo, bro,
It's a bunch of
we don't really
internet
bang and
news.
shit like that, gang. And then when you, especially when you dealing with a nigga who
You ain't
money,
got to, man.
especially when you dealing with a nigga who money longer than yours, gang, just be prepared for that.
Man,
it
look.
ain't telling
Hey.
a nigga. I never told him once, bro, don't say nothing. You tripping? I just said, bro, understand that when you say this, you crossing into another lane. So understand what comes with that.
Because somebody
Nigga, and I
gangbang
told-
don't give
hold on.
nobody the license to
Respectfully.
throw threats or
Respectfully.
talk
No, I know,
disrespectful
respectfully,
towards somebody.
But once again, I could talk to him from a perspective that I understand. You feel me? Because I'm telling you from a nigga who I don't have the money to beef with niggas with long money. You feel me? I don't have that. You feel me? And nigga, listen, we could fight, we could do whatever, but nigga, I don't have the
Man, I
money
know
to
some
beef with
cold
that. So
non-affiliates.
I'm not trying to send you into no shit that you ain't necessarily equipped for. I wouldn't, and I don't want to say send you because I ain't sending shit, but I wouldn't promote you going into some shit that you're not equipped for. And I left it at that. I told bro, I said, bro, as a grown ass man, if you want to, nigga, do your thing. I ain't mad at you, nigga. Go ahead, do whatever the
What is that whack ass chain? Look at that whack ass chain, fake ass chain. I guarantee you that's fake as fuck, whack as fuck. What the fuck is that? The Freddy fucking the Jason mask, fake as fuck. What the fuck? Just get a regular chain like this. Just get a regular chain like this. Why does he have some like fake ass chain on? Hella gay.
Fuck you want to do, but I'm just giving you advice. If any nigga came to me and said, yo, bro, this is what's going on, I'm gonna give you the right advice. Whatever you do after that is on you. You feel me? So that's where I was leaving at, and that's why I say even with the chat shit, I'm like, yeah, niggas want to say all this shit, and that's why I was like, yeah, but what happens if it happened? Who's in the chat? Who's gonna come here pull up for Ricky? You feel what I'm saying? Like, niggas, so that's why I'm like, bro, fuck all that, nigga. Y'all, if y'all say that's pussy or whatever the case may be, then not you, Munch. I'm saying the chat. Yeah, I'm saying the chat. But I'm saying like if y'all feel like that's pussy, that I could tell y'all don't really care about y'all friends.
No, but
y'all just send niggas on dummy missions.
You granted, you're in the right to have the opinion that you have and stuff, and I understand like you know you're not from here. I'm sure you spent a lot of time in LA and stuff, and you may view this thing like differently because you didn't kind of like grow up in it. You know what I'm saying? I grew up around it. Like I'm not a tuner or anything. I'm just a dude. I'm just being myself. You know what I'm saying? And just representing myself the best way that I can. You know what I'm saying? Trying to break into this space. But yeah, man, I don't know. It's hard to call it.
Before you move, like, all right, it's been instances where people be around content, and I'm like, kick back, don't get into that, because I know.
Chill. Yeah, get the chill, my nigga. Don't work the heavy bag. You know what I'm saying? Don't let these niggas play with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You stay witty. Stay sharp. Do what you do. Swim with the sharks. That's how we rock it, man. Well, let's just stay on task right now. Let's get into this Whack 100 topic. So Whack 100 exposed Loose Cannon for allegedly cooperating against Big U. Loose Cannon was picked up by the feds after admitting he committed robbery on behalf of Big U. According to Loose Cannon's twin brother, he got a call from Loose Cannon's lawyer asking if he could confirm that Loose was shot by Big U. So Loose was shot by Big U. This is new information to me. The lawyer states that Loose Cannon is telling the feds that Big U shot him, so he felt forced to participate in Big U's criminal enterprise. Whack 100 calls the twin brother to confirm this information, and the brother puts Loose's lawyer on the phone. So let's get into this clip. They're saying start at 3:04. I don't know if you got the same oh, god damn, bro, this is a totally different setup. I'm in command, huh? Let me go ahead and open up a chat GPT tab.
Second, guys, I'll be right back.
Want to fact check me? You know what I'm saying? Okay, so we at 3:04 with it. That's where we're gonna start. Let's just start at an even 3.
What's the phone, bro? Like, nigga, I'm not going. Bro, you're not going. Listen. Gigi told me you told her. The lawyer and the DA said. Loose Cannon said you can verify that Big U shot him, and that's the reason why he pulled the robbery, because he was in fear. Y'all gonna hear this shit in person on live for sure. I'm saying that's what Gigi, you know what it said you told her, is it real or not? Nigga, like, we don't play with it. Like, ain't nobody trying to harbor no fugitives, bro. Ain't nobody. First of all, I don't even get down like that. Like, nigga, what we saying is that what the nigga called you, his attorney, and the DA called you with that. That means he's talking on Big U. That's what that means. We know what that means. But did you tell Gigi that, or she capped? Because I ain't heard it. Gigi doesn't have no reason to lie about stupid shit. But at the end of the day, told her that. Did you? Nigga, not the whole exclusive story, nigga. Y'all gonna do it. It ain't no exclusive story. It's just because I know damn well you ain't gonna play like no way, because you gotta go down there and give a statement. That don't even make sense. I don't give a fuck if you said it was true over the phone. You got to go down there and get a statement. What you mean they said they was gonna let him go?
Yeah, you might want to skip to the
Okay, so 5:15 you're saying? All right.
That's what the attorney
5:50.
said.
Okay, gotcha.
Need that to let him go. We just want to make sure it's real. God Nigga, this shit is real. Nigga, ain't nobody gonna make up this stupid shit. You got one thing working against you. You know what that is? Well, just like that, nigga. All the legal people. They gonna let you drill it. Yeah, cause you hear me? Yeah, I do. Okay, so the shit that was said today,
Lighting some of these candles.
they need that person.
My bad. Let me fast forward this.
This is a play, and if this
My bad. Let me fast forward that
I
shit.
like this conversation ain't new because that nigga
Lighting
brother
some of
in
these
jail.
candles.
So you been had this
Get
conversation
rid
just
of the
now putting it out there, putting this
mosquitoes.
news out there. That's what I'm saying. And his brother just like him, but not as bad.
Citronella
You feel me?
candles.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah, he said we know what that means when he was talking about the implications of some of the statements he was making.
man, they got some studious sounding man talking acting like a lawyer. I think this is a play. You feel me? Cause I mean, who this conversation got to be old, like from December or something. Cause the nigga's in jail. This nigga in jail for Grand Theft Auto and identity theft.
That's the brother?
The brother, the nigga that's talking. So you know, like niggas make content and put it out when it's a good time or shit getting dry. That's what this sound like. I mean,
Okay, bet. So Loose Cannon's brother is.
nigga, if you got shot, nigga, I don't need no nigga to corroborate that shit. Unless, like, just go. I got shot in 2000 so and so. What hospital they took you to? You go pull that up. Like, you know what I mean?
He did say he didn't go to the doctor's office though. He just handled it himself.
Man, just everything will lose. Cannon.
So he got shot. He is army.
bro.
You did like army licked his wounds and patched it with salt
Yeah.
and shit. Okay,
Yeah, he dug the bullet out. He did
Right.
the little stitching and sewing and everything.
Bro, I can't.
Yeah.
I don't trust.
Man, Loose
I
Cannon
don't
name.
trust
Loose Cannon
nothing
name
out
is
of
a
his
play.
mouth, bro. Pause.
Loose Cannon name is
Yeah,
a play.
no, for real.
I don't trust nothing out of that
Everything,
man's mouth.
everything is
Pause.
fabricated.
I don't know what's going on with that guy.
This
You can't put
dude is in
nothing
jail
past
in the
him. You
IE.
don't know who.
This
The brother
nigga,
twin?
yes, he's not even out.
Okay.
So this is an old conversation that they've been recorded and then they just now putting it out. Evidently, this not new news.
Okay, well,
If
what
it's
what
real.
about the statements
All right.
of, that he is working with his lawyer in order.
That's enough of that shit.
In the meantime, though, we've been really keeping our eyes on this story. We know that the U.S. troops are withdrawing
Yo, what up,
some
Roland?
troops from the Middle East bases. And this was first brought to us by Reuters this morning as the United States began withdrawing
Sorry,
some
bro.
of
I'm
its personnel from
not
key
really in the mood
bases
to
in the
freestyle
region
today.
as a precaution given to heighten regional tensions.
I'll be back.
That's according
I'll be
to
back in a
a
few
U.S.
days.
official who spoke with Reuters under the condition of anonymity. But this disclosure follows remarks by a
What you
senior
up to,
Iranian
Roland?
official who told Reuters earlier on Wednesday that Tehran had warned
Hmm.
neighbors hosting U.S. troops that it would hit American bases if Washington decided
Is
to.
that the White House? Is that the White House? That's kind of shitty. Yeah, bro. Keep practicing. Keep practicing. That's not the White House, is it? That's hella shitty.
Strike. I'm going to put this up on your screen.
No, that's not the White House.
And this is the site that we've seen. Some U.S. military personnel were told to leave those Middle Eastern bases, according to Fox News. And as the story is continuing to develop, we've also seen this put out there by the New York Post. Iran has
The government
is withdrawing some of that personnel. And so, Maria, I have to ask.
Let's watch this.
Class is about to start for these 40 school kids. Like every week, the teacher starts searching everyone's pockets. This time, he finds something on a little girl. 5 kernels of grain. The teacher snaps and commands the girl to come up front. She has to kneel down on the hard concrete floor. With a wooden stick, he strikes her on the head. Again and again. and again and again. Her classmates watch in silence. The beating goes on until the little girl collapses. Afterwards, her classmates carry her home. The same night, she dies. The little girl and the other 39 children are all inmates in one of North Korea's deadliest prison camps, Camp 14.
Comparisons have been drawn to the Nazi death camps, to the Soviet Gulag. You know, they're accurate, and in their own way, they're different.
A lawless detention facility hidden in the mountains of Kaeshan, a place where people are imprisoned for the crimes of their parents. Once you end up here, you will most likely die here.
This is truly a space that is outside humanity, let me say that.
Prisoners are forced to work under inhumane conditions. The smallest mistake can cost them their lives. Escape is almost impossible. Only a handful make it out, risking everything on deadly routes. In North Korea, there are several of these death camps, and the regime has kept them a secret for decades. But through the relentless work of human rights organizations, satellite imagery, and reports from survivors, we can have a glimpse at these facilities. Why are people being sent to Camp 14? What does daily life look like inside its walls? What horrors do the inmates face? And how do people actually get out? This is the story of the most horrific prison camp in North Korea.
Sick shit.
This story is based on Escape from Camp 14 by Blaine Harden. One former prisoner of Camp 14 later changed parts of his story. Every time you see this symbol, it marks those revisions. If you want to know more about the exact changes and the reasons behind it, he knows nothing else. The camp rules are his reality. Shin was born in Camp 14, but his parents didn't fall in love. They were assigned to each other by prison guards. Intimacy between men and women is strictly forbidden. If a woman becomes pregnant without permission, both she and the baby are shot. In Camp 14, there is only one way to have a child: promotion. Those who work hard, and more importantly, snitch on others, may be granted a reward marriage. This is how Shin Dong-hyuk and his older brother Shin Hee-gyun come into the world. But they don't grow up as a real family. Their mother never talks about the past. Shin has no clue why his parents were imprisoned, and it probably wouldn't matter anyway.
It's all about suspicion. You know, you don't have to be an anti-regime character. But if you're suspected of being anti-regime, of being a wrongdoer, a wrong thinker, of having engaged in wrong associations, they will send you to the camp.
This is Greg Scarlatoiu. He's president and
they
CEO
arguing
of
in there?
HRNK, the Washington-based
about
Committee on
what?
Human Rights in North Korea. For years,
Mhm.
Greg and his team have been investigating human rights abuses at these camps.
Yeah, it's to get rid
Like
of
many
them.
others, Shin will most likely stay in Camp 14 for the rest of his life, even though he never committed a
Okay.
crime.
Would you? I'm
This
live
is the
streaming,
house
go
Shin
that
and his mother live in.
so they don't see you.
Along with his mother's promotion came slightly better housing. They share it with 3 other families and sleep on the floor. There is a single light bulb in the kitchen. Electricity works for just 2 hours a day. There's no running water, no furniture, no shower, and barely enough food to survive. The building is part of a model village, one of many. Camp 14 is estimated to cover around 153 square kilometers, almost 3 times the size of Manhattan. It is secured by a 60-kilometer fence, patrol paths, barracks, guard posts, and checkpoints. The whole area stretches from river valleys to mountain peaks. The wilderness and the Taedong River act as a natural barrier, an immense obstacle course separating the facility from the outside world. Little villages are scattered across the vast area, containing housing and working units.
These are sprawling facilities. They're very large facilities. So at some of these facilities, you see farming, agriculture going on. You see some of these facilities that are adjacent to coal mines or other types of mineral exploitation.
Researching and animating topics like these take a lot of time. We worked for months to make it and easy to grasp. To start learning for free, go to brilliant.org/fur premium subscriptions, which gives you unlimited access to everything Brilliant offers. The camp has its own railroad network and generates its own electricity. And it also has a school. This is where Shin goes every day. His teacher wears a guard's uniform, carries a weapon, and teaches obedience above all else. Camp rules are brutal. There are 10 of them. Even the smallest violation can lead to execution. Shin memorizes them all. Rule 1. Any witness to an attempted escape who fails to report it will be shot immediately. Rule 3. Anyone who steals or conceals any foodstuffs will be shot immediately. Rule 5. Anyone who holds or hides a fugitive's possessions, conspires with him, or fails to report him will be shot immediately. The guards enforce the rules without mercy.
내가 총을 꾸며서 뭐 쏘거나 해도 하나 뭐 가책을 느끼지 않았어요. 일반적으로 우리는 그때 쏘도 나라를 지키기 위해서 내가 한 일이기 때문에.
그 수용소에는 들어오게 되면 사람이 아니에요. 사람이 아니고 내 마음대로 해도 돼요. 그 안에 사람은 그 자리에서 죽이게 했으면 죽이고 살리게 했으면 살리고 하는 건 내 마음이에요. 뭐 설명해 주세요.
Across North Korea, there are different types of detention facilities. The worst of them are called Kwanliso. Camp 14 is one of them. It's also called a total control zone.
People never get out of those. You know, they just waste away. They get killed by this vicious cycle of malnutrition and forced labor.
Shin's mother has to work the rice fields, 10 to 15 hours of hard labor every day. If she meets her quota, she receives food, just enough to survive the night and make it through the next day.
North Korea is all about production targets. If you don't meet them, and probably you will not meet them, you'll get less food, more work, less food, more work, and that's how you waste away and die. That's, the truly tragic story at these camps.
From the moment Shin starts school, his life is split between the classroom and hard labor in the coal mine. Long work days are made worse by a constant gnawing hunger. Before school, Shin often eats his mother's portion while she's still out in the fields. She beats him for it, but he does it anyway. To him, she's not a source of love or care. She's a rival in the fight for every meager scrap of food. This is Shin's meal, served 3 times a day for his entire prison life. If he makes a mistake, his portion is cut in half as punishment. Sometimes he and the other inmates catch rats, the only source of meat in Camp 14. For Shin, this isn't as much as a nightmare. It's normal life. He has never seen the world beyond the barbed wire. Unlike this man. Kim Young is in his mid-40s when he's brought to Camp 14. He knows the world outside very well. In fact, he was a high-ranking military officer and vice president of a state-owned company. In his former life, he enjoyed culture, a chauffeur, and all the benefits of being a government employee. Now he's also forced to work in the coal mines. Kim didn't break any laws to get here. His parents did. In North Korea, this form of collective punishment is called yunjoje, guilt by association. Up to 3 generations can be punished for crimes of family members. When Kim was a child, his father and brother were accused of spying for the United States, enough to execute them. After that, Kim was brought to an orphanage under a new name. It took more than 40 years until someone found out about his true heritage. Even Kim himself wasn't aware of the supposed crimes his family allegedly committed.
There's absolutely no judicial process. This is extrajudicial punishment. They'll just, take you away in the middle of the night, together with your family members. You just disappear. That's how it goes.
대낮에 잡아가는 건 없어요. 다 밤에 그냥 원래 그냥 어느 순간에 와서 싹 다 쓸어가고. 정치범 수용소에 가서도 그 가족들은 우리가 뭘 잘못해서 왔는지 그걸 모른다는 거죠.
Fear is the most powerful tool for prison guards to keep inmates in line. During Kim's time in Camp 14, a total of 25 inmates are executed. One day, he witnesses a fellow prisoner being killed for collecting chestnuts that had fallen from a tree. Kim spends most of his days underground, hours and hours of endless work with no sunlight and no mercy. Kim struggles. He's never faced labor like this before. Mistakes are inevitable, and every one of them is met with the punishment of a guard who never leaves his side. One day, a guard strikes Kim with the butt of his gun till he falls unconscious. For the next 2 days, he only receives half his meals. After more than 2 months of living like this in Camp 14, Kim decides to end it. Following a long day of work, he steps into the elevator of a mining shaft. The metal cage ascends until it reaches a height of around 2,000 feet. He pulls the safety pin, and the elevator falls. But Kim survives, and the vicious cycle goes on. When Shin is about 6 or 7, the camp's borders shift. His village is merged into the neighboring Camp 18, just across the river. It's said to be slightly less brutal than Camp 14, but for Shin, life hardly changes at all. Shin is 15 and has moved out from his mother's home. He now lives with his father. One day, a teacher allows Shin to spend the night at his mother's house, a reward for good behavior. When he arrives, another guest awaits. It's his brother, Shin Hee-gyun. The 21-year-old works at the prison cement factory, a couple of miles away. Shin doesn't like him at all. In the middle of the night, Shin wakes up from his sleep. He hears voices from the kitchen. His brother is talking about escape. His mother seems to support him. Shin's first instinct, he has to report this. He goes to a nearby dorm room and wakes a friend to ask for advice. The friend urges Shin to tell the guards. They go to the school's night guard on duty and report the escape plot. Shin also signs a false police statement, claiming he saw his mother and brother commit murder. This piece of evidence ultimately leads to an execution order. The guards take Shin to an execution site next to the Taedong River. A crowd has gathered to watch. They drag out his mother and his brother. They're killed in front of Shin's eyes. In 1996, Kim Young is transferred to Camp 18. To him, this place feels like heaven. The labor conditions are slightly better, and to his surprise, he reunites with his 70-year-old mother, who is also a prisoner here. But the violence and abuse don't stop. One day, he has to witness how guards beat up his mother and force her to do manual labor. His mother is certain they will both die in the camp. Even though it means risking his life, she urges Kim to leave her behind and escape. Escaping from a North Korean death camp is almost impossible.
You know, these are highly protected facilities. You're talking barbed wire, walls, armed guards, intersecting lines of fire. We're talking machine guns. Very, very difficult to escape. I mean, it's, difficult to escape a detention facility in any civilized country, imagine North Korea.
Kim Young quietly studies his surroundings. He observes, waits, and starts thinking. He lays out multiple escape plans, but none of them seem doable to him. Another hard day of work. The prisoners are loading coal onto a train. Suddenly, they spot something. Grain scattered across the bottom of a train car. It must have transported food before. The scene explodes into chaos. Prisoners drop everything, desperately looking for the tiniest speck of food. The guards start shouting, but no one listens. Kim discovers a narrow space beneath a metal panel in the floor of a coal wagon. He squeezes inside, and as the train rumbles out of Camp 18, he rides with it. Hours later, the train reaches Goan Station at around 4 a.m. We don't know exactly how, but Kim manages to crawl out of his hideout and disappears into the night. Kim successfully escaped Camp 18, but his path to freedom is still very long. After finding a worker's uniform, he changes clothes and starts a treacherous journey that will take him many months through China and Mongolia to South Korea, where he'll eventually seek asylum. Escaping a prison is one thing. Escaping the country is another. We made a whole video on how to escape North Korea. Link is in the description. Shin also manages to escape from Camp 18 twice, both times by crawling under a fence. Both times he's recaptured. After his second attempt, Shin is sent back to Camp 14 and is thrown into a special detention center, a place with only one purpose: torture.
I still have the scars of my
Okay. Hello, everybody. Thank you very much. You see that beautiful milk? That's what we're here for. We're going to be discussing milk and whole milk and how good it is, and how nourishing. And these people all come from beautiful farms. They have a wonderful life, and they're happier today than they would have been if we didn't sign this. So we'll be talking about that in a second. Will, could you read the first two items, and we're going to get going after that? We'll be talking about a couple of things. We have some news on Iran, which we're going to talk about.
So shortly before you all came in, the president signed 2 executive actions. The first is the result of a Section 232 trade investigation into critical minerals supplies. What it does is it sets up a mechanism, a process by which the United States will seek to secure its international supply chain of critical minerals and critical mineral-derived products. The second is actually the result of another Section 232 trade investigation, this one into semiconductors. It sets up a 2-phase process. Under the first phase, semiconductors that are imported into the United States of America that are not then used domestically to build out our AI or computing architecture here will be subject to a 25% tariff. So, for example, semiconductors that were transshipped through the United States to other foreign countries would be subject to that 25% tariff. But those are 2 executive actions that the president reviewed shortly before you all came in.
So they're going to sell chips, basically, and it's a chip. It's not the highest level, but it's a
in order to, you know, get a better deal for himself. Do you think that that's true? Because to play devil's advocate, I have heard Wax say that when Luce first went down that he wasn't going to keep it solid.
Everybody said that shit.
For sure. I mean,
yeah, everybody said, right? It wasn't just Wax.
Bro, who gets on No Jumper and tells an alleged real story? He told a story that was allegedly real.
For real.
Sent the paperwork and all that. Told that he participated in a robbery. Tied Big U name to it.
Yeah.
Like he got sent by him. Then the dude came to the house. He told the whole story on No Jumper.
You know, shit is crazy. I remember vividly where I was at when I heard this story. I was washing my grandma's dishes, and I'm looking at my phone, and I'm like, okay, so No Jumper is just fairy tale land now. I'm like, ain't no way that this shit is real whatsoever. Like, you know, looking at Adam, like, I couldn't believe you would allow this on your platform. And then the interview, got taken down, and I was like, oh shit, like, nigga, is this real?
Man,
like,
clips
you feel
everywhere. It don't even matter if it's down. Them clips everywhere.
No, for sure. You can find it, but they were saying that Big U sent a
cease and desist.
Okay. And I was like, oh shit, like, damn, maybe bro wasn't up here just totally capping, and then now these niggas are sitting in a federal penitentiary somewhere.
I think
behind some shit that was said on the internet. It's crazy, bro.
I think a lot of lies got bit of the truth in it. I ain't gonna say all, but I feel like a lot of lies got a bit of the truth in it. So
hell yeah, it corroborated a true story.
Yeah, you
damn right.
It ain't no lie. Allegedly,
that was a real robbery.
That's why I said that's why I just said I think a lot of lies incorporate the truth. That man told the alleged truth on live pod.
I said, what's up with the clout shit?
Not even knowing this shit was an open case. Dude was an informant. They was investigating. It was bad work. Man,
the clout's like hair on, huh?
The name Luce Cannon is like that. Shit.
Crazy.
They don't bust a move, man. I don't put it past you. Just bust a move.
I believe that man go cooperate if not already doing it. But this storyline right here, like, you know what I'm saying? What's it? Slow Cannon brother. I forget the nigga name.
Tremaine, right?
Tremaine. He.
That's Luce Cannon name?
No, he Jermaine. He Tremaine. But this nigga run plays like he's a sophisticated nigga. He had a fake law firm, bro. How do you pull that shit off? Nah, on God in heaven. I swear to God, this
Wait,
dude.
That's got to be crazy.
No, that's what I'm saying. They they some con artists. He talks slow. Just when he's on the phone, he talks slow, but he got some kind of like, you know what I'm saying? You ever seen that movie Catch Me If You Can?
Just the guy being a dude. Hey, my guy being a dude for sure.
Hey, you were retarded, bro. You were retarded. Mikey made a picture. Mikey made a picture of this meme. What's that meme? What's the meme? This is. But what's the show? What's the show? The King of Queens. I used to fuck with that.
My man dressed like Wesley Snipes.
I used to fuck with that show when I was little, though. I used to think the dad was so funny.
That's Paul Blart.
I used to think the dad was funny as fuck for some reason, bro.
Just a guy.
No, but go ahead, Munchie. Sorry to interrupt.
We interrupted you.
Yeah, we interrupted you. With they do a bunch of illegal plays and stuff. So you said they sophisticated criminals, basically, type shit.
Oh yeah, Catch Me If You Can. You know the nigga. First, one day he was a pilot, the other day he was a doctor, then he was a lawyer. All that.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
That's like the nigga Termaine. This the second twin brother. That nigga, he just don't lie as much. And shit, he got some tricky shit going on too. Like, but yeah, man, I don't know.
So Loose Cannon trying to get back home to Sharice. He trying to get back because we seen that video of her. You feel me?
She done.
Clapping
She
that
done
thing.
with him. She left him.
You know how that goes. Oh, baby, please.
That's true.
Howling up, baby, I'm out.
That's true.
I'll be different.
But I don't know
Show
because you know that clout going too.
Show
though.
up.
That clout kind of going too, so she might be on to the next.
Hey,
best thing.
but let's just say I'm not putting nothing on Loose Cannon's name, but let's just say he does cooperate and he ends up getting out and stuff. You feel me? The people that cooperate, they got a whole lane now. They be going on podcasts, doing streams, going up, 20v1s. It's not like they just kicked out of the whole game.
You say Sharice?
No, I'm saying the people that cooperate, to get themselves out and stuff like that. Like now they got a whole lane.
Yeah, you got a snitch genre podcast. You feel me? Like they funny as fuck. Get these funny snitches like YSL Woody and Charleston. Like you know what I'm saying? Just embrace the snitching. Put some woodiness with it. Yeah. Be a little comedic with it. Like
yeah, I'm telling you.
Charleston
right
said, I never do like, nigga, I got a million murders I know about. I got a million get out of jail free cards. I'm like, wow, this nigga cold. That's what he said.
He said, get out of jail free.
That nigga close some cases, nigga.
Hey, that's how that comedian Bubba Dub got on, right? Remember Bubba Dub when he made that skit that the Migos put in the song?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
He do ESPN and shit now.
Yeah, Bubba Dub be on ESPN. He's like, I'll tell on the nigga right now. You know what I'm saying? Nigga play with me, I'll go up to them people and tell on you.
Hey, but I think Loose Cannon in trouble as far as he ain't gonna bounce out and have a future in the metaverse, bro.
I agree.
It's a rap like them condoms niggas don't be wearing. It's over.
Yeah, maybe because, he's more of a, like, L.A. dude. Like, I don't know if a lot of L.A. podcasts are going to mess with him. It seems like he burnt a lot of bridges, like, even up here and stuff. Adam's not fucking with him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. Where you going to go?
Loose Cannon.
Loose Cannon.
Yeah, it's over before you went over here.
It's over for him with that bitch, too, though. She was gone as soon as he hit the station, really.
Yeah.
You had 90 days ever. You did good with that.
Hey, Munchie called that. Munchie, where the fuck is your crystal ball at, bro?
Man, I told him on the phone. He was listening too. She was the one talking loud. He heard. He knew damn well it was over. You got to remember the last time you fucked her, and just jack off to it.
In jail and look, what you got to understand. He was out here and he was providing by coming on these podcasts, telling the truth, telling these lies. And when he went to jail, the bread started to dry up. Now she got to be the breadwinner on top of his lies. And she said, really, for her words, she said she stopped messing around with him because he was a liar. She said, now I knew he was a liar, but it's just like when you start lying to me, now it's a problem. It's like I got problems. Like it's cool with you running plays and lying to the masses in the world and everybody else, but she's like, he lied about something. She like, she cool, that's still BD or whatever, but she's straight.
Yeah, bro. That's why I was saying I don't think that's why to Munchie point, like I was saying, like she probably on to the next best thing because I think bro podcast career is kind of going. You know what I mean? Unless like he pull a big homie CC.
He was off her channel already. She separated her channel and like I'm this channel over here, this me. Like
she gone, bro. She gone and like and like you said, he was providing for her. You feel me? So that was easy to stay when it was that. You feel me? You was lit. You was on the blogs every day. You was making shit happen. Now you come home, that shit ain't the same no more. Man, she gone.
She feeling that stress, newborn baby.
She gone.
He calling down the commissary, might be in there smoking that spice.
And then imagine how many niggas in her DM.
Hey, can I accept this here?
Imagine how many niggas in her DM, somebody who could easily pay for her. You feel me?
Her DM crowded.
Her DM is definitely crowded.
DM is a waiting list. Waiting list got a waiting list.
Oh, man.
Out of there.
Man, let me slide up in there and say, can I get a ticket?
This nigga stupid.
So, Ed, I'm curious though, as somebody who's been in the feds, like, how does like information like this come out? Like, how does this play for Luce as someone who's like, you know, up the way right now in downtown? Like, are dudes like, you know, on the net like that and seeing this? And
I mean, I don't know what they got going on. It really depends on if they got any phones in MDC. I'm not an MDC, so I don't know if they got any phones in there. Other than that, they're gonna get the message through their family. Like, hey man, they said Loose Cannon in there, this and that. But like dudes that's in there with him, you gotta know he's fickle. Like, you gotta know that he's gonna do something, or he's already done something. Like, I ain't gonna even lie, I'm kind of surprised, but it is the it's not the actual yard. You know what I'm saying? It's just basically like where you fighting your case at. It's the what's the term I'm looking for? It's basically the reception. So you can say basically like reception. Yeah, it's just, you can basically call it reception.
You
so
just
it's like
it there to
when he
know
get
your fate.
Yeah, when he get to the yard though, and that paperwork, you got to get your paperwork, and that paperwork had to get checked out, and people start reading certain things and PSIs and looking at certain penal codes and all that. That's where it's gonna go bad. Cause just like, I'm surprised that nothing ain't happened already just from him making a statement like he made.
So
No Jumper.
So what do they do in the federal system? I'm curious because I've been watching the Rap News Street Politics How to Rob series, and they said that one of the boys, dude, is good. I'm addicted. I can't wait for the next video. I'm not even gonna lie to you. One of the dudes, the younger members, had cooperated, and they gave him a year and a day. How do they like protect people like that? Who, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do they? They just move them around, give them like.
Depending on what type of cooperating you're doing. They got PCRs in the feds. They got a lot of yards that can put you on. You know what I'm saying? Get you out the way. Some people would tell. Look, I ain't gonna even lie. It depends on what type of telling you do. You got to be like a big informant for them people. If you just do some like small telling or regular telling, the feds gonna mess around. Allow you to go to a general population yard, and then you know it's up to you to tell them you can't go to that yard. Like when you first get to R&D, like it fucked me up when I first went to the feds, right? True shit. First get to R&D. The police and R&D come and address all the inmates that just came in. Like, hey, you know, where you like this was going on the yard, blah, 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 you know what I'm saying? You know, this who's on the yard, you know what I'm saying? If you can program, let me know. If you can't, I bring the imam up here, you know what I'm saying? And they can talk to you. Or, you know, if you don't think that's going to work, just let me know. We'll lock you up and shoot. So
the religious leader, the Muslim religious leader?
So a lot of dudes be trying to, they'll tell, and if they don't want to like go to lockup or be PC and do their time and lock up or going through any turmoil, they'll try to like turn to Islam. You know what I'm saying? To deflect. Because,
that's crazy.
You know, yeah, because you just like, you know, going to Islam, like, you know, like the Muslim brothers look at it like you being born again, like, you know, like how you've been reborn, you know, any sin you've done, you know what I'm saying, before you took your shahada, you know, no longer exists. And you still got some people that be feeling like, hold on, no, this dude told on me. Like, so it done been instances where it done been war, you know what I'm saying, behind that, or, you know, the Muslims are just, you know, taking a stride and let him join the faith and just tell him like, hey, look, it's all good. Just go to lockup. But the next spot you go to, you going to be a brother so you can come to the yard type shit. So it's just like if you join the Muslim, you might be good. But other than that, like if you trying to like sag it out, ride it out, and trying to be on a general population yard, it might be bad for you. You know what I'm saying?
So you tell and they don't even protect you. That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie, like that's just crazy.
You gotta intone on somebody like El Chapo or like somebody big, or they gotta be like use you. Like if you one of the informers, like if this gonna be like a continuous thing, then like yeah, they gonna do you good. But I mean shit, you a year and a day, man, you sit your man, dude go sit and shoot a year and a day. He about to be out 12 months.
Yeah, for sure.
Dude about to be out in 12 months.
Yeah, definitely go to the shoe, just thug it out by
yourself.
They still get banged with 1 million years.
Yeah, for sure.
Tough for that.
That was the craziest shit on the last episode. Is the dude who told he has a $2 million lien on his name now, like I guess because they stole like $2 million versus of jewelry. Like the feds hit him with some sort of like restitution. They put a lien, but they said they came up for $2 million entirely. So the dude who snitched got to take the whole $2 million on his name. Is crazy.
Man, you want to take
the restitution depends on the elements of the case and how much time you got, depending on how much restitution you got to pay. Because everybody got to pay that much back. You have to pay like a sum. You know what I'm saying? Depending on if it was victims or if something was damaged and shit like that.
Yeah.
And they want that shit out of pocket, or do they garnish your
Yeah,
wages?
every
and
time
shit?
like
Every
money
time you
hit
get
your
canteen.
account, they like take a percentage type shit.
So you can't. So then you got to think it's gonna be hella hard.
Let's log in this gay ass game really quick. Look at this gay ass game, bro. It's sick. Sick. I don't even want to play this game, bro. I don't even want to play this. I'm gonna say what up real quick. Look at this gay ass game, bro. Sinister Keys still on. Hot take. Sinister Keys still on. Fucking pathetic. Here's the stats. Here's the stats. Mm. Cedric Onum. I can't even look at that screen
Hard to
right
get a
now, bro.
job, and then if you get a job,
they taking your bread.
They mollywopping you upside the
Taking
head
your bread.
every single
I can't even look at that fucking game right now, bro.
time. Kids, stay out them streets. This is your PSA. Y'all say we keep a lot of bullshit going on up here. Let me tell you this: stay out the streets. You know what I'm saying? That's a PSA for you. Oh shit, that's crazy. What we on next? So I mean, I guess time will tell. Like Munchie said, he thinks he said the brother's locked up, so this is old content. So this is pretty much what we've been hearing. And time will tell. I'm sure everybody's gonna be dissecting this paperwork when it comes out. It's gonna be
it's somebody in the chat. The dude named Tremaine Williams. He in San Bernardino County. Look it up. If the chat care to do that.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie. When Brick be calling in, he seemed like he kind of like not really tapped into everything that's going on the internet and stuff. So that kind of makes sense. Maybe they don't got phones over there.
And
he seems to need a little catch up.
Then it's like everything just being under the scrutiny of the feds. He's just like smarter than Loose Cannon, just to, be talking and trying to get messy, You know what I'm saying? But he know what's going on.
What y'all want? Y'all want to get into this, or what? We want to switch it up a little bit.
Switch on, man. It's a topic.
Man, go ahead, draw the card. Where we going?
All right. So we still on Whack 100 and Spody Face have been going back and forth online. Spody made a video calling Whack out. Spody Face calls Whack 100 the devil. So let's get into this content. My bad. We got a timestamp. This is a 20-minute video. We did not get a content.
Man, I'm convinced, y'all. This dude Whack 100 ain't nothing but the devil, bro. Nothing but the devil. Like on some real shit. All he try to do is divide and conquer. I see this dude on the internet every day pin brothers and sisters against each other for his own amusement. Like a lot of people were saying this before, I didn't know Buddy before I met him, and I didn't really follow his work too much. I did all that time in prison, but when everybody was saying, Spody, don't mess with him, don't do an interview with him, man, that's the devil. You making a deal with the devil. I don't understand what they said. They were saying. I understand now. I literally sit there and watch this dude. Excuse me, I just ate lunch. I literally sit there here and watch this dude pin brothers and sisters against each other for his own amusement. That's why, if you notice, he called himself the puppet master or the puppeteer. And now that I think about it, he ain't no better than these other dudes out here that's participating in orchestrating the genocide amongst our people. I don't mess with that type of stuff, man. That dude ain't nothing but the devil, and he laughs about it. He know what he doing. He thinks the stuff is actually funny. The same with the thing with the young lady Jaleese. I never met her before. Talked to her briefly in a DM, but it wasn't nothing more than that. I wasn't familiar with her or nothing like that. I didn't have a problem with her before we met on No Jumper. And to hear that he told her to say certain stuff or to do certain things to antagonize the cast like that, it was disgusting, bro. And it was hard for me to hear and to digest, because it's like Jaleese, I don't even know you like that. I never had a problem with you. Why are you coming for me when you were just on the same train? So it was you know what I mean? It's kind of crazy, bro. But and then to hear him hate on G Malone like that is so crazy to me. It's so crazy. Like, you so much of a hater. Like, he pinned his own, if you notice, he pinned his own people against each other, but praised the white man. Like, this dude Whack is so much of a coon, so much of a jigaboo. It's crazy, bro. He showed Adam so much love and respect, even to the Aiden Ross dude. He showed him so much love and respect, but disrespect his people to the utmost.
Okay. Spody is a talented broadcaster. He was going through his points. I feel like he had more points to make. So I'm gonna play this clip, let Whack get his turn.
Prison and changed the way black people act on YouTube. Yeah, I've read some prison books that the guys before me read 20 years before me. But I'm going to get out and I'm going to change the way black people act On YouTube, how about you change your name? Cause Spody Face is neighborhood 40 Crit. I'm gonna get out and tell them, we're gonna stop doing this amongst the community. I'm gonna slap you, Flacco, when I see you. We're gonna change the way, I'm gonna beat you up, DC baby Draco, because I'm gonna get out and change the way black people act on YouTube. No, you're not. You ain't gonna change shit. You ain't nobody. You ain't nobody. Right? What you need to change is that ball up game. Now, boy, you keep playing. Listen, the streets ain't what they used to be. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna change the way black people act on YouTube. I'm Sporty Face. I'm the positive one. Change your name then, nigga.
Ball up.
Wack, look how we act with Adam. Wack's a partner with Adam on this show. What are you? I guarantee you can't show me $500 you made off no jumper. Huh? Who's the coon? Huh? Spody Face, listen, bro. That lip you got, yeah, good old. Don't nobody want to hear that. Don't nobody want to hear that. Nobody want to hear that. That's why bro Rogan finna get away from you, nigga. You was hating on him. You didn't even invite him up there. Adam had to invite him. If it wasn't for bro Rogan, his equipment, you wouldn't even have him. Boy, I know too much. I'm gonna get out and change the way. Hi, I'm positive, man. I'm Sporty Face, even though that means 40s. I'm Sporty Face. I'm positive. Get your ass up. Nigga, go get you some money, boy. Fuck is you talking about?
All right, I gave them both a fair shake.
Bro, I think both of them made valid points. I think Wack going troll, bro. I think Wack going troll, but I think the shit I don't agree with is like, bro, shit, it got to start from somebody, my nigga. Whether Spody Face got a big platform or not, shit, the shit that he trying to push, you feel me? Like, I ain't against it. You feel me? Like, I can't. I'm not mad that bro pushing that agenda. And like, I mean, I get what Wack saying, like, yeah, who you to change the shit, but we got to get out of that mentality of thinking, bro, because somebody gonna have to change the shit, and it may not be the biggest figure. You feel me? So.
You know what, Pooh? I think you're a really interesting person to speak on this for sure because you come from the reality television world.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like
this reality TV right here.
Yeah, well, I feel like let's keep it a hundo though, because I feel like the dichotomy between these two dudes is, you know, Wack is getting into his reality television bag. He said he was trying to do something with DC and Jalise, right? So and Wack said, you're not about to get online and change the way black people act on YouTube type of thing. Like, I feel like the message Wack is trying to say, the thesis statement is the drama is what's entertaining. That's what makes people stay and watch. Mm-hmm. And Spody Face is saying like, nah, we got to hold ourselves to a different standard and kind of get away from the messiness because that could cause different problems for people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess bleed over into the streets. Mm-hmm. So like, yeah, I just think it's interesting you speaking on it and how you feel about like you think that the drama is necessary, like we gotta be in like the YouTube space that we're in order to get the viewers, or you think it's a way that, you know, it can be done without it?
I just think it go back to the same conversation we've been having a lot this year, is like mixing up content with real life shit. You feel me? And I think that some people understand the content game, and then some people don't necessarily understand it well enough to know that, yo, even though I'm trying to push a real agenda through content, the moment that I put it into that content, it's subjective for anybody to say anything. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and that's what niggas don't understand. And there's nothing wrong with a person using a platform to push a serious agenda either. You feel me? So it's a tricky situation, bro. I think, but that's what I'm saying is like what I said from the beginning is like Wack going troll this shit because Wack understand the content. Spody got a serious agenda that he trying to push, but unfortunately you pushing it through a space where, like I said, nigga, it's subjected to everything. It's like people ain't that serious on the internet. You feel me? So it sucks, bro. It's a tricky situation, and yes, you need drama for reality TV. Point blank, period. You feel me? Like that's just what it is. You don't need drama for the shit that Spody trying to push, but you do need bigger platforms like No Jumper, which is on the internet, or Vlad TV, whatever it may be. You feel me? So
that's more salacious in nature.
Yeah, bro, it's just tricky. Like it's like both parties need what the other party has to offer. That's why Baddies is so popular. You feel me? Like both parties got what they need to offer. But
I never heard Spody Face say he was trying to change how people act on the internet. He talking about this one incident with DC Baby Draco. Talking about one content creator. He ain't trying to change the landscape, but how content is put out and nothing like that. I never heard that nowhere.
Facts.
Have y'all?
No, facts. I get what you saying.
Never heard.
Nah, I never heard him say that.
He had one viral statement that he made, and he said his community about this one person, one content creator in his community. He ain't trying to change the landscape and all that shit.
Facts.
I mean, I bet you his bitch watch baddies. You know what I mean? Like,
Facts.
So, you know, they cyber sparring. You know.
Yeah, for sure.
I guess,
that's basically how I sum it up, like cyber sparring. Because it's like for me with peace, I kind of think like where it comes to peace, people always got their vision and their own definition of what they think peace is, and I kind of feel like not even this scenario, just period. Like you can be like you on peace or you pressing peace, and people and you react in any way that people feel is negative, they're gonna try to question your stance on peace. But it's just like shit. Martin Luther King, I'm gonna keep on reciting that. Martin Luther King and Malcolm X both went in peace.
Yeah.
Dr. King, you know, he was gonna take some bump and bruises, you know what I'm saying, and not do nothing. Shit, Malcolm X, you couldn't get at him like that. Like Malcolm X understood it was an eye for an eye.
And
You
this
know what
is
I'm
the
saying? And I
conversation
still
we had,
want
bro.
peace. And I still want peace. But if you're not going to broach upon my sovereignty or hurt me, because peace don't just mean I'm supposed to lay down and let you hurt me.
Bro, and this was, remember the conversation we had on the Wednesday show with Jaleese? And I was like, yo, you could still be peaceful, bro, but and be a man and not allow somebody to push you to that point where, like, they, you know what I mean? So I'm like, yeah, I expect Spody Face to do exactly to do the shit that he doing. You feel me? Like, I expect him to react in these situations the way he reacting, because realistically, he is really approaching with peace. Yeah. And you feel me? And whatever comes from that, he just responding to it. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. I just think that, like, I think it's two separate agendas that need to stay separate.
And I mean, and it's just mental, and it's just, like I said, it's just social sparring. You feel me? Like, it's just like, this is what's gonna happen. Like, if we get into it on the net and we going back and forth, I'm gonna try to figure out what's the best way that I can
Pick at you,
you know what I'm saying, particular, you know, or critique your character. Like, man, look, this is what you doing, man. You faking, you know, we gonna try to, you know what I'm saying, like,
The
focus.
problem, though, I feel like, broski, is like when you got two separate agendas that's clashing, and especially when you trying to really push some real life shit as far as like peace in your neighborhood and shit like that, you feel me? the internet shit starts to overshadow your actual message that you coming with, you feel me? And then a lot of times that could drag a motherfucker back into just doing some other shit and focusing on the wrong thing, you feel me? And that's where I just say I feel like it's two agendas that really just need to stay separate. Realistically, like, you feel me? Like, Wack shouldn't be mad that this nigga's pushing peace. You feel me? Like, and Spody Face, from what I seen, I seen a message I think Wack posted where Wack said, where Wack showed that Spody Face was like talking to him and they was cool at a point. So I'm like, I get people change how they feel about you, but it's also like, you gotta understand that's you a grown man, and that was your judgment to be cool with that man also.
Hey, he was cool before. The person never turns on Wack. Wack turns on the person. So, like, him being cool before, okay, what do you do? What like, you know what I'm saying? And then it's a popularity contest, and I ain't gotta say the other dude's name. He is won a popular vote because, you know, it's on my interview with DC Baby Draco. He said he hit him like, hey, I want you to film this. I'm about to open up for Big Sad. First time ever. The neighborhoods and the gangsters coming together. So, all right, you could come together so you could shake your ass and perform. But this dude, he literally genuine about what he's talking about, and now he getting attacked because he's sitting across from Munchie. Oh, you sitting there on Munchie? You shouldn't be. Man, this nigga just shook his ass on stage to warm the crowd up for Against the Crib, but he can't sit across from me. I'm trying to see what's the difference. And this dude was just on a vlog 5 days prior saying 40 T-word, the disrespectful word, using the disrespectful verbiage. You know what I'm saying? At least Spody Face not even talking like that on the internet. If he do it amongst his peers or whatever, that's how he talk.
Hold on, wait. Sorry, just to push back though. just because I don't want it to get misconstrued though.
What's going on?
I don't want it to get misconstrued that narrative about him sitting across from you is not something that's coming out of LA. That was something that an outsider had tried to make as a criticism, but that's not what people here in the city are saying.
It's coming from DC Baby Draco, Jaleese, and Wack. Oh, so next to Munchie B and Munchie B and your cousin, and he dissed they heard the song back and they beef up. Man, bro, listen, bro. This shit been going on in the streets for years, nigga. So nigga podcaster now, he from 40s, and you want to indict him because he across from me. But like I said, the popular vote, this dude just opened up for a gangster crip arrival. You opened up, and he, out of his words, this is what DC Baby Draco said. He said, yeah, this is the first time ever the gangsters in the neighborhoods is coming together. That's his words. Unless DC Baby Draco lying on him. Well, we know you went to the show and performed. I'm saying, that's the context that was delivered to me. What's the fuck the difference is what I'm saying. And I think one person genuine.
Thanks, bro. Thank you. Well, that's why I was saying that, like, I just feel like that narrative, I didn't hear Wack say it, but I feel like that narrative is coming from outside the city. Because I look at what 4Extras did by doing that concert and what Spody's message is, they're pushing towards the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And I get what you're saying. It's the popular vote. People not going to go at 4Extras the way they going at Spody because Spody has a very unpopular message. Right. But I just feel like the outsider voices, do we really got to consider them in this situation?
Nah, it's the dudes that's in this sector. It's the Jalise, DC Baby Draco, and Wack. They the ones saying it. Mm-hmm. You seen the
I seen it.
That bunk-ass interview?
I seen, but it's I don't know. As someone from LA, I just want to say that's not a narrative we are pushing in the city.
Hey, look,
we're supporting that, right?
I ain't gonna act like I'm just the most peaceful person in the world. I deal with real people and genuine people.
Right.
I ain't trying to just act like I'm super peaceful. I deal with real people. That's it. You feel me? I fuck with real niggas from all different hoods and shit. And if you a bust or you still on that, then it's fuck you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't trying to act like I want to bring the 40s and the families together. And one day we'll all hug and kiss and switch blicks. And nah, nigga, I ain't saying that. Nigga, I'm cool with some 40s over there. That's straight.
We gotta start calling him Spody X though. We gotta drop the Luther King. Call him Spody
I be running
X.
with the Munchy Luther King. Ain't nothing wrong. Hey, look, he said he likes Spody Luther King.
Munchy Luther King is better though, so we gonna give him the Spody X. You feel me? Yeah, I mean, Spody Luther King ain't coming off the tongue.
I'm gonna cut up.
Hey, look, they'll never be satisfied. They go either say, okay, Flacco either gonna say, oh, you a buster, you should have got off, you should have did, you basically turned down your flat, whatever the lingo they use. Is either that.
Anyways, I just want to say hi.
Oh, he behaved.
I was just want to say hi, so don't argue the whole time.
Podcast, he can't be doing that. Nigga, you can't win, nigga.
And that's why I wanted to say kind of like fuck the outside voices because that shit don't matter. You know, the outside voices is the niggas that put mics in front of them.
Yeah, that's what fueled this shit.
And that's what I said. You don't gotta be white to be a culture vulture. I believe Flacco's a culture vulture.
How much chicken broth are you
like game bangers and street people so much? Why you cover it? And why you want to interview these people? You get excited, yo, dick get hard when you hear about
how much
people
chicken broth are you
knocking niggas down. You want to line them up for an interview. So if you didn't like these type of people, why are you trying to shed light on them? Ain't that a definition of a culture vulture?
It gets deep. And I just wanted to say, like, Spody Face has handled himself, like, pretty well, right, in the space so far. And people keep trying to attack him, like, oh, if you pushing peace, then you can't do this or do that. He never put his hands on DC. You know what I'm saying? He didn't put his hands on him. He let him come to his establishment, pot it up, let him leave safely. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, you can't win for losing type of thing. It's like, he let him leave safely. He did what a professional is supposed to do, and now they still getting at him saying that you didn't do what you was supposed to do, this, that, and the third, etc., etc. You can't win.
At the end of the day, it becomes a problem when you allow yourself to fall in the entrapment of social media.
Tell him, man.
Like it ain't no, like for me, my opinion, I'm not trying to take away from what y'all talking about. It ain't no lose nothing because I don't give a fuck about no narrative that social media is pushing. Definitely if it's untrue.
It's a Mike's hard limit.
Majority of this shit is untrue.
But
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just because you got a DUI,
you gotta have it. Like you gotta have that. You gotta weaponize yourself with that. You gotta weaponize yourself with that, bro. Or you want to be stretched every which way, bro.
A lot. That's a blessing to have that, and you got that because you got years of wisdom, bro. But for these kids out here who, at the end of the day, unfortunately, they buying into what the comments are saying, bro.
All I did was ask her if she had that onion.
But it's happening.
All I did was ask her if she had that onion, and she starts yelling. That's not my fault.
untrue to become your reality.
No, it's not
then
cookery. I said I'll go chop it.
you
All I
are
did was
losing.
ask her, did you add any?
You
She
do
was,
lose.
you add it
You know what I'm saying? Ain't
yourself.
none of that going on, man. For
And
sure.
all I said
Man.
was,
You can't
did you
allow
chop
that
up
shit
the
up in your
onion?
space, man.
So that has
You gotta
nothing to
keep
do
on
with
pushing.
me.
That's, you know what I'm saying, whatever
It's a
your
Mike's.
goal
It's a limit.
is, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta, you know what I'm saying, you
Look,
gotta, you know what I'm saying, as that
Mike's
person,
hard
you gotta
lemonade.
attract and you
It's
gotta
not a
make that
big deal,
happen, man. You
dudes.
can't, I mean, distractions gonna come, but it's just like about
No, it's
how
not. It's
you
just a
know what
Mike's
I'm
hard
saying, go
lemonade.
about, you know what I'm saying, your entanglement with these distractions, you feel me?
All right, so
No,
one
I don't
question
care
though.
what
How do
anyone
you
thinks
balance
about me.
that and still
I don't care what anyone thinks about me.
please the fans who's buying into the content?
Like, you know what kind of content, I'm not like, at some point, like, if I gotta go out my way to please you, then it's not gonna be no pleasing going on because my mental and my spiritual well-being have to be there, you know what I'm saying, for me to do anything, bro. Like, I'm not trying to please nobody, like, bro, nah, please you for what, bro? I'm doing content. If you rock with my content, I rock with you, but I'm not trying to do no special effects or nothing. Like, if it's me going out my way down, if I can make you laugh or bring you some joy, like, for sure, all within me keeping my moral and integrity and keeping my spiritual base balanced, then yeah, but I'm not about to go out my way or something I know that can later disturb me or bother me for what?
Stay in frame. Stay in frame. And to be fair though, to Spody
1 second,
and
you
shit,
guys.
even the Whack, they both staying in their lane and doing what they do. You know, like you said, Whack gonna do the trolling, whoopty wham wham. Spody Face is on a righteous message. You know what I'm saying? He done called the man a devil. You know what I'm saying? They
Come on,
both
how
doing exactly
how you
what
allowing
they do,
people
right?
that don't know you in real life to control your narrative, bro?
Yeah, it's crazy to me. It's
You feel
crazy.
me? Like, how?
Yeah.
You might as well just jump off the cliff then. Like, how, like, man, that's why I say when I'm on social media, bro, I'm on there, I do my content, I drop my content, I get out the way. Like, I used to try to please the fans, being inside the comments, listening to certain shit, but bro, the trolls and the negativity, bro, like, I can't allow that shit up in my motherfucking space, bro. That shit start outweighing everything,
That
bro.
shit will outshine
Like,
the positivity.
And look
you
though,
feel
I was
me?
thinking
Like,
about
so,
this driving
for
up here is
sure.
like,
Everything.
especially in this space where we're just talking, you know what I'm saying? We just bouncing off each other back and forth. That's what these people are gonna do. They're gonna go try to pick apart something that we said that maybe wasn't all the way right or like factual or something and be like, oh, see, he don't know what he's talking about. Or
hey,
that's
for
how
sure.
they get to be a part of like
Yeah,
what we
for
doing. You know
sure.
what I'm saying? They can't be like, we not playing sports like, oh, you know, when Ricky did the spin move and dunk, that was dope. They
Yeah.
can't say stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? They got to pick apart like the way we think and the way we process things. So
Yeah,
it's
for
just all
sure.
part for
And
the
consuming
course.
just ain't eating, man. So you gotta watch what you consume,
For sure,
bro.
yeah, for sure,
You
for
feel
sure,
me?
yeah.
Gotta watch what you consume because you know shit get in you different ways, bro. Like it'll attack you mentally, it'll attack you spiritually, and it'll attack you by, you know what I'm saying, what you eating. Like, so nigga definitely gotta, you know what I'm saying, watch all that, bro. For real, for real. You gonna fall into the negativity, fall in motherfuckers entrapment. I see the trap. Like a lot of certain shit, look, I get into it with people like we gonna mentally spar because I like taking a shortcut in my thinking. I'm not trying to go the long route. I already be seeing a shortcut and shit. Like, man, like I already see where this gonna go. You trying to like figure out the blues clues. Fuck all that. I know this about to it's gonna crash, bro. I don't want to figure out, keep on going, oh, it's gonna crash because of this or then about nah, man, this shit bad. I'm gonna bag out from that. So it's just certain shit with me, man. I'm gonna take the shortcut, man. So I ain't even gotta strain myself, bro. For everything. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, for sure, for sure. You could definitely get into some muddy waters with you just slinging the mud. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta not engage, but I feel like they having a healthy back and forth.
That shit ain't healthy, but
That
it's a
shit
back
ain't
and forth.
healthy. That shit ain't healthy,
I
bro.
don't think everything content and entertaining though, man. Some people
sure.
they taking shit, they take what they doing serious and niggas want to make jokes out of everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand that too. But like I see Spody up here say the other day he's used to having the unpopular opinion at the table and he's just gonna keep on speaking his mind and doing what he's doing. So I feel like that's righteous. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like
You
if
gotta stay the course, man. Whatever you believe your path is, man, you gotta like give all your strength and belief to that shit, you know. And like if you ain't been up against it, you already know what comes with it.
Yeah.
That's the best part about that.
But that's the fucked up shit that I was saying earlier, bro. Once you put a serious message or a serious agenda on the internet, it's subjected to anything that comes with the internet, which is a whole
anything
bunch
you
of
put on the
bullshit.
internet. Anything.
feel
You
me?
can put a positive, like I said, positive, negative. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everything has its pros and cons, bro. And sometimes the pros gonna outweigh the cons. Sometimes the cons gonna outweigh the pros.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
God.
All right, man. Well, shit. Let's move on, bro. We done talked about 3 serious topics or somewhat serious. So let's get into some comedy.
Nah, good conversation though.
No, good conversation for sure. For sure. We doing our thing right now for sure. Drewski Megachurch skit has a lot of people on social media upset. Oh, bro, stop it, bro. I thought we was just about to watch the skit. Stop.
Got the skit up?
Oh, wait, this is the one with the pastor calling. Get
that nigga Drewski funny. No, he's mad.
That shit was funny, bro.
Telling you, man, you got these hip, man. You got the man. Everybody acting like it ain't no hip hop priest out here, man.
Come on,
church
dog.
To buy them jets and all this shit.
What he said, I got the man said. The man,
they said like Quefno or one of them was like, man, look, man, it's modern times, man. If Jesus was here, you think Jesus would be walking? Yeah.
Bro, I'm gonna send niggas.
Somebody said Jesus gonna be on the jet.
Bro, I'm gonna send niggas a clip, bro. It's a clip. Them niggas literally put everything in the clip of pastors, bro, like
doing the shit that he was doing,
bro, doing
God,
that type of shit, man. Like I'm like, yeah, nah.
He said I got on the Christian Dior suit and the Christian Libertines because I walk in the blood.
Bro, you saw the, yo, it's one pastor.
Cold hip hop, cold.
I caught when you said that shit the other episode. He said he's trying to make his pivot. He's trying to get into that hip hop.
It's a pastor.
To the hip hop church, man.
It's a pastor, nigga. It's a pastor, a white boy.
Jesus said, "Come as you are."
It's a white boy.
Get on you.
The white boy said, y'all was mad I got one jet. I got 2 of them. I said, damn.
Off the church.
Man, in the church.
You know how much it costs to fill that motherfucker up? That's crazy.
Bro.
I just seen somebody rich as hell say they got rid of their private jet. It was somebody. You
Floyd.
see that? Yeah, Floyd said some shit about like the gas or something. Like he owed back payments on it or whatever.
The gas, that shit to fill that motherfucker up here.
Hey, and you crazy if you think Floyd is going broke, bro. And anybody out there who believes that Floyd is going broke, you gotta go down.
It depends on what's broken.
This nigga is crazy.
Hell no, nigga on the stream.
Wanda told me earlier this month that she could not have a baby anymore. So I impregnated her with the word of God. I'm going to impregnate everyone with the word of God. You gonna get pregnant with the word of God. You gonna get pregnant with the word of God. You gonna get pregnant with the word of God.
This is down to everything, bro.
You want a word? No.
Somebody in the congregation asked why I'm waiting.
That nigga cold.
Drewski is retarded.
Because I'm a Christian and I walk in the blood of Jesus. And I walk in the blood of Jesus. Give him some.
All right, let's see the backlash. Let's see what the well, we don't got the backlash on this one. Do we got it on No Jumper Instagram? Because I did see a pastor did get at him.
Yeah, he responded.
I did see a pastor get at him.
Pastors gotta laugh at, man. Y'all know, man. Y'all can't even be mad at this man.
Hey, he called Drewski a bitch in church. He was in church, called him a bitch ass nigga. The pastor.
Facts.
Bro, I might have
see that man. The pastor, like, nigga, you exposing.
Facts. I saw that shit. Only thing that fucked me up is I don't know what would be AI, bro.
Sunday service
would be AI, bro.
What the crowd was saying?
Bro, I don't know if it's AI or not, because the nigga had on the same exact outfit Drewski had on and shit. Man. And that's why I was like, I don't know if that's AI or not, bro. But
that's AI.
He definitely did it.
He ain't calling that man no bitch ass.
He might have lost his cool.
Hey, it might have been.
He might have lost his cool. Like you playing with.
You play right into what this dude saying. What y'all be doing?
That shit is full.
Instead of coming with a message like, "Hey, look, brother, you know that ain't cool." About you talk, man. That's gotta be AI.
Yeah, that's the only reason I'm like that shit might be AI.
It might be AI. It might have got You might.
I think whoever that is said that nigga. He pissed.
Nah, but bro, he got the fucking same exact outfit as Drewski.
Yeah, man.
You feel me? Like I mean, like to the T.
Not the red bottoms though.
I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't see if he had on the red bottoms, but he had on that Dior. He had on that Dior little joint he had on, whatever that was.
I'm trying to find it right now, but I might not be able to find it.
Hey, speaking of Dior, Trapper Ross, bro, I need one of them Dior flags, bro. The bandanas like you got what's the boy name? 4 Edges. Yeah, I need the red flag one, man. You need to gift me one. I'm feeling left out.
That's crazy. Seemed like Trap got to wipe his hands clean with all that. Shit, I can't find it, but I guess hey man, people are,
It probably got
are
took down.
serious. No, you good?
It probably got taken down because he know he was out of line for cursing a man out, and he's supposed to be a man of God. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real though. But people don't play with their religions, bro. You know, in America, it's been a popular thing to say like, oh, you can play with Christians, but you can't play with Muslims. Like everybody makes fun of Christians, but they don't make fun of Muslims because they know they get busy behind their religion and
Well,
stuff
you got
like
the
that.
bean pie jokes and all this shit, but as far as
Yeah.
Christians, Muslims, they go in jail, they collective, they stepping. So
Yeah, nah,
people
for
hire
real.
them as security.
Stepping like a man.
You know what I'm saying? They got
That's
the FR.
crazy. I didn't even think about it
Show
like
you,
that. I
right.
thought they were talking about like overseas. They get busy about no, for real, no. In France and stuff, they
different ones depends on.
Shit.
Then it depends on like you know what I'm saying. That, like what you are, like like them what like certain ones be tripping, bro. Like got some that be tripping that feels like like the ones that feel like them sacrificing themselves, they automatically you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
going
Oh, for
to the
sure.
Kingdom, like they tripping.
No, that's what I thought people were saying though. Is like the ones like
But
really
you got,
from
you
over
got
there.
different. Yeah, depend on what you fall under, whether you like whether you Sunni, Shiite, you know what I'm saying, nation, you know what I'm saying, unorthodox, you know what I'm saying, it depends on what you fall
Hey
under.
man, even in our culture, we see a lot when the NOI is represented in black film and stuff.
Yeah.
They're very militant. Like you feel me? The gangs might be getting at them, and then the NOI step in, and it's like,
you
okay.
gotta understand a lot of these brothers, you know what I'm saying, background, you know what I'm saying, is you know what I'm
Some
saying, from the
gangster
streets
shit,
and
yeah.
being from gangs, they just, and found, some different, different enlightenments and, and just turned their life around as, man,
Yeah.
I've been doing the streets for this long. So,
And they
this
just
is the
respect
path
the
I'm on. A
NOI.
lot of them dudes, you look at them, you would talk to them, you wouldn't even, I mean, it ain't that you wouldn't even know, but once you start talking to them and they comfortable with you, you be like, man, this one I'm next to. And like, it'd be a lot of names you heard, because it'd been names that, so when I was a kid that I heard, you know what I'm saying, whether it be from my hood or different hoods, and you be talking to this dude and he be like, oh man, I'm multi, and they be like, oh, that's crazy. Like,
Yeah,
I don't think they know. I can't stop no war or no gangs. I'll be hearing those shit. I'll be hearing that shit, whatever.
I think they got a lot of respect, but I think at the end of the day, if it's gonna go left, it's gonna go left regardless. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
I don't
one
think
thing about it,
I don't
them-
think one
one-
sector can stop anything. Type
yeah, I
shit.
mean, one thing about it though, them dudes, they training though. They training, like, you feel me? They training in combat and all that. It's easy just to go pick up a weapon and like I'm about to go step to put in some work. But like when you training, you have like a different mind frame. You soaking up different game and tactics that the common street dude ain't even thinking about. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? They just thinking about, I could just hop in a car and go blah blah.
Yeah, nah, motherfucker moving
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you feel me, motherfucker? Hop out them bushes on your ass and be somewhere when you step out the front door. You feel me? Like, damn, I didn't even think he knew my folks staying right
everything,
here.
bro.
Like, what the
Nah,
fuck?
everything.
Yeah, strategic.
One of the dudes off the team who went to capture Osama bin Laden was saying like they used to have a game where they are running the crib, instead of just shooting people, they'd wake motherfuckers up, and they had a challenge like, yo, who could wake the most people up without being seen or detected type shit. I'm like, bro, that's a whole different type of movement.
No, they traded, like they eat good. They traded. What thing about today shit? Them brothers, man, they traded to eat good, man. They mind on right. Like they like, you feel me? Like got some discipline. Like the discipline you have in jail, like they still got that discipline out on the streets. You know, a lot of them brothers. You feel me?
Can't do drugs, can't drink. You know what I'm saying? What was the one movie, the super popular movie with DMX, Nas, and Belly? You know what I'm saying? They playing that hit to a T, right? You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure, man.
Shit,
They on their game, man.
Nah, man, but y'all gotta leave Drewski alone, bro. That shit was funny
Drewski's
as hell.
having
He ain't
fun,
playing with
man.
nobody's religion. Y'all be seeing Drewski's grandma praying over him. Come
The
on,
grandma be
man.
praying over him?
Yeah, bro.
That's my grandchild. I knew he crazy.
Yeah, I be looking forward to the grandma content. He had grandma out in Cancun tweaking. She was dancing to some sexy red or something. You feel me? Drewski funny. I think for real, because I be sitting down. I see Corey Holcomb's up here. We're gonna talk about some more comedians. I'll be sitting down and listening to old like comedic skits and stuff, like stand up and stuff. Some of my favorite things to do. I feel like Drewski is one of the funniest new dudes off top.
You know
I don't
why?
think anybody messing with Drewski.
You know
bro.
why? You know, comedians is real offensive, but nowadays these comedians, they scared to get canceled, so they
Yeah.
going light.
Facts,
So Joski, he's still going
Facts.
hard. You feel me? Like this, he not scared to, like, you know what I'm saying? People,
Yeah.
But it's funny. I think comedians got a license to talk their shit.
sure.
If they bagging on LGBT or like blind jokes, I mean, you know,
Yeah.
I know Steve Wonder probably heard it all.
For sure.
Like, niggas, so don't get offended or or just don't watch this shit.
You seen the new Dave Chappelle?
Hold on, I was about to say niggas can't disrespect Dave though. He definitely #1 comedian, bro.
No, I said new dudes. I
What
would
I-
never,
oh,
I
new
would never
dudes.
talk
Oh, new
about the
dudes, new
legends.
dudes.
Yeah,
Hold on,
Drewski ain't on the level of none of the Mike Epps, all that.
Wait, no, what made you say that? Like about the Dave Chappelle?
Because he was talking about Stevie. He was talking about Stevie.
And he did the whole LGBTQ shit that they was on him for about it.
Before, yeah, that was like his. I think that was the 2017 one. Then he came back and he had an even crazier trans joke. He did a trans joke in this one too. That shit was funny.
Yeah, I think you gotta let comedians do them.
That's the power right here, man. Welcome to the West Coast.
You seen it? You seen the Mike Epps Shannon Sharp shit? That's why you said that. You seen that too?
What?
Where Mike Epps said the new comedians can't talk their shit the way they need to in order to really be legendary.
No, I checked out a couple clips. You know, it should be long, so I have to
work my way through it. Yeah, I be working my way through it. No, but that was one of the points I left off on, where he was saying like, man, like the new guys are really like got one arm behind their back because they can't be, you know, the way that we were, like, you know, more, maybe some people might say offensive.
Right.
But, you know, just getting at everybody and making it funny type shit.
You know, like athletes got a morality clause in their contracts, so where, like, you know what I'm saying, you can't do certain shit. But I think, man, y'all supposed to let the comedians do them.
Nah, yeah,
they make light of serious situations.
For sure. No, it's free speech at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm with the PC shit, respect people, whatever. But like, man, PC, politically correct.
Okay.
You know, nah, see, you're hanging out with the gangsters.
Protective custody.
Hanging out with the members. PC means something totally different. PC means something totally different. See, we blend the worlds up here at No Jumpers. Sometimes you gotta understand it. Yeah, nah, I'm with the political correctness, respect people, whatever. Let people do whatever the fuck they doing, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, we can't be too soft, you know what I'm saying?
God just being a guy, PC.
Yeah.
Dude, correct.
A dude just being a guy. Dude just being a guy.
Hey, I'm not.
Dude just being a guy.
I go to the hood, come on, I'm just PC. They like, what?
Hey, Munchie, look.
Everybody go walk away.
Look, bro, look. So look.
This like, the shit. What you hit today?
Bro, this the shit that I had to get used to moving out here, bro. Cause I'm like, yo, like where I'm from, bro, niggas just be like, yo, where you from? Like, you feel me? And they mean like, yo, what state you from? Like, what town you from? Depending, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
You ask a nigga out here where he from, niggas start banging on you. I'm like, damn, bro, that's a whole different ball game out here.
Nah, for real.
I literally was like, that's the same exact shit, bro. Like, niggas, y'all language is so different, bro.
And it'd be funny when you be running into dudes who's not from out here, that been out here for a minute, and like you having a regular conversation with them, you be like, man, where you from? Oh no, bro, I don't game bang. And I'm like, nah, bro, I'm asking you like, what nigga, what state you from? Yeah, for sure. They ain't been so used to getting banged on, like, oh no, bro, I don't game bang. I'm like, nah, bro, I know you. I can hear how you talk. What state you from?
Hey, y'all seen this shit though?
Bro.
Y'all seen this dude? The dude that they pulled up on at King Park. He was parked at King Park and they banged on him.
Which King Park, in Long Beach or LA?
The one off the Expo. The one off the Expo line.
LA.
On 39th and Western.
Yeah.
What's that page called? Suburban LA? How do you spell it?
Man, you're the college kid, nigga. You're not supposed to suburban?
No, but they abbreviated though.
They page.
Yeah,
That
niggas
should
be
like
cheating on the phone.
That should be like on Forward Media and all them pages. They be having all that like LA shit, clouded and all
Scotty shit.
It's too many of them shits, bro. It's too many.
Oh, SBR. Okay, they just they abbreviated SBR. There we go. And the comments were kind of divided. Some people were saying like, man, this is mad embarrassing for LA. Other people were saying like,
I don't know what you saying. No,
so I'm about to pull it up right now. Dude just got at him. He was parked in the car and he was like, hey bro, like, where you from? Like, what you doing over here? Type shit. And then he presses him like, man, you don't gangbang or nothing. You got to get up from up over here. You can't just be like loafing in the car like that. You know what I'm saying?
Sound like he was giving us some advice.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I ain't done.
Let me see. But you know what the thing is though, is I feel like we so stuck in our ways in LA and the way we expect shit to be. Like people were like, why is he over there? Bro, you know how many I done stayed in the Airbnb over there when I was visiting LA type shit, because a lot of these, you know, older people that have homes over there, they renting them out now, getting their money or whatever, and it's close off the Expo line, so you could go to downtown, you could go to Santa Monica, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, it's just a nigga, I can't even find this shit, bro.
So he was basically parked up. He pushed up on him. Hey, what you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where you from? Oh, I ain't from nowhere. What you just sitting there?
Nigga from Baltimore. He said, I'm just iron. You know what I'm saying? Nigga was just sitting in his car chilling.
What was they saying that was embarrassing though?
that like, you know, our LA's culture has got to kind of let up off of the street shit because it's like scaring away civilian, you know, civilian people coming to visit the city, enjoy the city and stuff. You know what I'm saying? The whatchamacallit is coming here too, the Olympics and shit.
I think niggas also, I think a lot of people fuck up though being in people's neighborhoods too. Like that's just anywhere, bro. Being in a nigga neighborhood, you gotta stay up out of there, cause nigga, you can move through LA decently if you're doing the right thing, and you know.
Uh-oh. You hear that?
Get 'em, Tom. Another one bites the dust. And another one bites the dust. Time to type to pull up at your house and read off your screen name account. Make it come clean, and even make it call your spouse. We give them to the law. It's the big homie Tom from Colorado, he on the stroll. Pulling up on bears from Colorado Pet Patrol.
Robin, come on out here, Robin. Robin! What is he doing? Is he taking a shat? Oh my goodness. Damn, it's fucking windy, y'all. Windy. Ooh, this shit's cold.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
Robin, how you doing, man?
Good.
My name's Tommy. I'm with Colorado Pet Patrol. I think you probably know what I'm here. I want to have a little chat with you. I'm not the police, man. I'm not law enforcement. I just kind of want to find out what you're doing here today.
Well, I was supposed to meet someone.
Okay.
And we were just going to hang out, but...
How old is that someone that you were going to hang out with?
Well,
I'm not law enforcement, man.
According to her, 13.
13? What are you doing hanging out with 13-year-olds?
Well, it's just a conversation, you know, so...
Just a conversation? Like I said, man, you can be honest.
You know what? Fuck off.
You know what? You're going to fuck off. I'll call the police and have your ass in prison.
You know what? Fuck off.
You know what? You're going to fuck off. I'll call the police and have your ass in prison. You want to tell me to fuck off? I've been looking for you for over a fucking year. You want to tell me to fuck off? You want to tell me to fuck off? For over a fucking year.
No, you haven't.
Yeah. Do you remember Nikki? You're a sick son of a bitch. You want to take this girl and put a fucking collar around her neck? You leave and I call the police, bro. We'll go to your house in Grand Junction. Or we can have a conversation and you stop with the me fuck off and you fuck off.
Just...
Here. This is my wife.
Don't record me.
What do you mean don't record you?
Please.
Listen, man, I want to have a conversation. Let's not let them call the police. Let's talk quietly over here.
Let's have
I don't want them to see. So stand here. I'm not here to fight you. I'm not here to hurt you. You told me to fuck off. I want you to fuck off. You're trying to fuck children, man.
No, I'm not.
Dude, I have the chat logs. You're getting a hotel right now.
I didn't.
Because you're going to pick her up. Where are you guys going? Listen, honesty is what I want. I went to your house a year ago, all right? I went to your house. You had the blue SUV up there, blue truck. Some lady answered the door.
Yeah,
I know where you live, but you were in Utah at the time, right? So I know where you work, and I can send this to your work, too. I can fuck you up. So fuck you, first of all. Don't fuck me.
Okay,
fuck you.
Do whatever you want.
Okay, well, I want to call the police if you're not going to be honest. But I want to find out,
dude. It started off as a conversation. You know that.
Yeah, I do know that.
And it just got out of hand.
But you drove 5 hours, man.
So I would drive 5 hours to meet someone.
A 13-year-old?
Someone that I find interesting.
So are you just into children, or?
No.
Well, this is the second one I can prove. I have 2 cases. This is only one. You remember Nikki, right?
No.
Remember when she called you and you said it was the child's fault? Do you remember Nikki in Broomfield? About a year ago, 8 months ago?
No.
You told her you were gonna fucking change her identity and you were gonna fucking color her hair so nobody'd know who she was.
Nope.
You don't remember that?
No.
Well, you told this girl the same thing.
No, I did not.
You brought the engagement ring. Did you do that?
No.
You didn't bring it? Why not? You're not gonna marry her?
No.
Are you gonna put the chain around her neck? You wanna put the chain around my neck? You wanna put the chain around my neck? You wanna put the chain around my neck? How about this? Why don't you put the chain around my neck? Why don't you put the chain around my neck? Because you're a bitch.
Calm down.
No, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. How many kids have you hurt? How many kids have you hurt? How many kids? How many is it gonna take before we call the police?
Just please, just calm down.
Yeah, calm down. Calm down, bro. This is the second time that you're talking about kidnapping a child, man. You got a fucking problem, bro. You got a problem.
I was having a conversation that got out of hand. That's what.
But you're here. You drove 5 hours for a 13-year-old child, a 7th grader.
To have a conversation.
That's all you were gonna do? That's all you were gonna do? So right now she comes, you're going to Taco Bell to pick her up right now, which she's with right now, so she did like you. She shouldn't be liking you. You're supposed to be the adult. You should have blocked her. She's gonna get in trouble for this too, believe me. Believe me. But it's crazy I get 2 tips on the same guy. The same guy.
Yeah,
how many real kids have you messed with?
None.
No? You've never met, have you met with them before and told them don't do this kind of thing?
No.
So you've never done good?
Well, the only 2 that I've ever met is on that dating app.
What were the 2? The 2 that I know about?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
So there's no other girls that are gonna come forward if I put this all over the fucking internet, nobody's gonna come forward? No. So you only, just the 2?
Yeah.
Is it just a fantasy?
Well, and then, I should have, honestly, I should have stopped it.
Yeah.
But
that's what I have a problem with.
I was enjoying the conversation, and
yeah, obviously, 1,100 pages, man.
I was so.
How long have you been talking to this girl? Because I got this yesterday. How long have you been talking to her?
About 3 months.
October-ish? About?
Maybe.
Okay. So what does she think you're gonna do today?
She just thinks we're gonna hang out, and that's.
But you were gonna get a hotel, right?
No.
No?
No, because
why'd you say that? Why'd you say it? Just lie to her or what?
Well, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know how the whole thing was going to play out.
What if she wanted you?
Well, then that would have been
different story. So if she wants to have sex with you, it's on her. It's her fault.
No, that's
13-year-olds can't consent, right?
That's not what I'm saying.
Okay, what are you saying then? I don't want to put words in your mouth.
Yeah, please don't.
Okay. Well, I'm going off what you said.
I'm trying to be respectful.
I appreciate it.
Now.
I don't respect you at all, but I'm gonna try to be respectful as this is what I do, and I'm gonna try to stay that way.
I'm trying to be respectful.
Yeah, I just don't respect child predators. I understand.
You know, it's just that it started off as, like I said, it started off as a conversation. I found her interesting. I would not have had sex with her, even though we had that kind of.
I mean, you said some pretty nasty fucking things, right? And that's what I want to do. I want to go over that, and I don't want to be loud in front of people. I don't want them to call the police. I don't want to deal with the police.
Well, then.
Have you ever been in trouble for this before?
No.
You don't have nothing on your record? You ever been arrested before? For what?
That's.
I mean, anything like this?
No.
No? I mean, I probably have your record. I could probably tell you what you've done. We're pretty good at what we do. Let me see. Nothing to do with children?
No.
Let's see. Why'd you say yesterday you possibly weren't coming? Were you not going to come? Were you going to go to work? Were you scared?
Well, I possibly wasn't going to come because I was I was like, this isn't right.
Aren't you married?
I am. It's not. It's one of those things. It's not good.
Yeah.
But
is that who I met last time?
No.
Do you remember that happening?
No, I don't.
You don't remember somebody telling you I stopped at the house looking for you?
Yeah,
I remember. About a year ago?
Yeah.
Who was that? That wasn't your wife?
No.
No? Sister?
No.
Okay. I mean, she didn't have nothing to do with it. I don't even think. Did I tell her why I was there? Do you remember? Did you know why I was there?
That's what you told her.
I did tell her that I was with the group? Okay. I don't remember if I did or not, because we catch a lot of people that meet with children. Yeah. So, your wife's at home. Where does she think you're at?
That's not...
I can call her. I knew you had a wife before you told me. I can call her, or you can call her.
You can call her.
Okay. Dial it up and I'll talk to her.
Oh, fuck you.
Listen, what I say about tell me fuck you? What did I say about that?
Sorry.
Say you're sorry.
I apologize.
Yeah, don't do it again. I'm not saying fuck you because it'll piss me off. I'm trying to be cool. All right.
I won't.
Why can't we call her? Would you rather go to jail, dude? I do not want to sit in the police department for 7 hours today. I fucking hate Weld County. That's where you're at. They're the hardest on child predators in the fucking state. I don't want to call the police, man. But I want to go over these chat logs and I want her to know. You can't be doing this, dude.
I'm out.
You're out now? Because I caught you? I don't know you. You're probably a nice guy at work. Probably people like you. They don't know you have this hidden in your closet. Because you were talking about doing some pretty nasty things to this 13-year-old.
I get that.
It's fucking disgusting. So don't you think accountability is a little So you're our 574th catch. We have 302 arrests. I just call the police on people who aren't accountable, man. People who actually, okay, I want to get some help, and tell that everybody's married. I'm married too. I just don't go meet children. If you want to cheat on your wife, that's on you. If it's not good, that's your thing. But kids is where I have a fucking problem with it. You can't be meeting with children, man.
Okay.
I mean, it is.
I get what
Did you drove 5 hours? Something's got to happen, or we can just call. You want to call the police?
No.
Why not? Why? Why? I know we both know why, but I mean, you'd rather go to jail than tell your wife?
That's not, neither one of them's going to happen. Well, I might go to jail, but
Neither one of them's going to happen?
I could go. If you want to make it go to jail, then.
I mean, if that's your choice, we can do that. If that's your choice, we can do that.
If that's what you want to do.
Let me see your phone, babe. I mean, if that's what you want to do. I don't want to do this. I want to call your wife and tell your wife that, hey, can we make sure this guy gets some help and stop meeting fucking children? Let me tell you, that last girl you fucked with is still going through counseling today. Just let me tell you, the one you messed with today,
Okay.
you did a lot of closure for this person today.
I'll
Just so you
what.
know.
I will tell you what.
What are you gonna tell me?
As I will give you my word that I will go get counseling.
Give me your word, bro.
I will text.
Let's call your boss. Let's call your boss.
No.
You don't want to lose your job, do you? No, it's a good job. You got a good job.
I will.
You had a good job.
I will tell you what. I will.
How about no? How about no? How about no? How about no? Do you think you should be held accountable, man?
Well,
what do you think would happen to you in prison for this kind of shit? What do you think would happen?
offering to go.
I'm offering. How about no?
I'm offering to go get the counseling.
You should do that for you. You should do that for you.
Well,
you should do that for the children. Do you think you need it?
I do.
Yeah, you do. You do, man. And listen, I hate being like this, but you have zero accountability.
So I'm offering to.
And I'm making an offer to you too. Let's meet in the middle. How about you call your wife?
No.
Why? Why? Tell me why. I just want to know the reason behind it. You just don't want her to know?
I just don't want to bring her into this. But I'm willing to.
Does she deserve to know? I know I'd want to know if my wife was doing some crazy shit. I'd want to know. I think I owe her to her, you know?
I'm not gonna. I don't want to get her involved. But I will.
You realize if you go to jail, she's going to be involved, right?
Yeah.
You realize they're going to